Y'all, I had to double back. I mean, hey y'all, it's Queen V, aka Victoria, or vice versa, and this is,
Oh, Makiaki, your boy Malcolm, Ranger Russell 7.
and we are.
Couples therapy, good, bad, and the unmedicated.
So we're over here having some extra conversation. We're still kind of like feeling some type of way about the cheating husbands topic,
Mm-hmm.
and it just sparked some other conversation
Yeah,
that we were
yeah.
having in the background. And I said, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna start recording because this
This is
is
good material.
it not just good material, but
It is
it's
good
it's
material.
it's meaningful.
It is meaningful.
It is meaningful. And the topic was is if she's a stay-at-home mom, I'm not sure what the situation is. If she's a stay-at-home mom, and I've heard this time and time again from other women, that they feel trapped. They
Mm-hmm.
feel trapped because the man is the breadwinner and they're at home and they don't have a source of income. And me personally, I cannot stand for somebody to hold something over my head like, you have to stay. You need me.
Right. You can't function
You
without me,
can't
woman.
function without
Mm-hmm.
me. Girl, no. So I don't know your situation, but I am doubling back because this has been on our hearts.
Yeah.
But if that is your situation, or if maybe he's the main breadwinner and you just don't feel like you could do it without him, lies. Lies, you can. And this goes out for any other woman that might be in that situation. I promise you, you can make a game plan. Don't ever let somebody have the upper hand over you where you feel like you can't survive without them, because you can. You just need a plan.
Mm-hmm.
You need maybe some family members, a couple good friends, or a good friend that you can go stay with, get on your feet, and get out there in the workforce. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Where were you about to go with that when I was saying that?
I so stuck on it. As I told you earlier, I'm still torn
Mm-hmm.
on the left and the right of that, my position. And I know it may look like I'm wish-washy on it, but I'm really not. It's paining my heart.
Mm-hmm.
It pains my heart.
Because you care.
Well, I care about everybody. I want everybody to do right, right? I want everybody to eat. They just can't eat at my table. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying. I want everybody to eat. It just hurts me. It hurts me because I was like, what if I was that? I'm not that guy. I'm not going to pull that one. When we were just talking about our living situation, right? Not in its entirety, but the 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 plan that we have in place that works.
Mm-hmm.
It works for me, right? This is what I wanted to do when I got into a committed relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing it. Now you do your thing, and I love you for it, and I appreciate what you bring to the table. Uh, but if that craziness that uh, young lady is going through was to happen here,
Oh, if you were to do that.
yeah, if it was to happen here,
Uh-huh.
you would be fine.
I'd be fine.
Yeah, you'd be
I
fine.
know damn right I would,
Yeah, you'd be
because
fine. You'd be so fine.
I'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't need me.
foresee any of that. No, I don't need
You
you. I
want me.
want you.
You want me, girl.
But I do, because you're the yin to my yang.
Mm-hmm.
So you bring me peace. So I love that. And financially, do I need you? No, I could get by on my own. I've
Yeah,
done it for a lot of years.
yeah, yeah.
But I think that we have a good thing together.
I think we have a phenomenal thing together.
Yeah. So I just want to put out there to any female that and it doesn't have to be female. It could be a male.
About to
Maybe the
say,
stay
damn, you
home.
old sexist ass over here.
No, it's just more. It's more
Targeted
likely
towards more
to be
women,
women.
women
But there's
resources.
some
Yeah,
stay-at-home dads that
yeah.
might not be happy and feel like they can't get nowhere because the woman is the breadwinner and they've been the stay-at-home dad. If you're not happy and your family's not happy and the kids aren't happy, it's a trickle down effect.
Mm-hmm.
So be happy. You got one life to live. Just yeah, don't
Well,
just
you know, woo. See, I'm still so effing
okay.
torn.
Say it. Speak on it.
And I know, but it sounds so horrible. What I'm thinking.
What do you think?
You know, sometimes, sometimes I think women uh, leave relationships
Too
because
soon.
they're not happy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And y'all men
Men,
tend to stay in relationships,
regardless of our status of happiness,
right?
because of the functionality of the family, we want provide, provide and secure, right? That's our claim to fame. It's what we do. That's the natural aspect of what we bring to the table. Not in every situation,
I
but
don't completely
well, of
agree with
course you
that.
don't agree with that.
No,
Well, you
it's
about
not
to?
that.
Are you a Scorpio now? You gonna bring your Scorpio hat on?
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
I'm definitely a Scorpio, but that's not what I was going to say. From my experience, it's usually not always about, and from yours, it might completely be that. But in other households, a lot of times it's about the man doesn't want to leave what is familiar to him
Right, his comfort level. Yeah.
to go into something else that he's not sure if it's going to fulfill him
Mm-hmm.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then what if he's not happy there and now he's got to pay his wife alimony, maybe child support
Yeah.
and all the other
Yeah.
stuff.
It is California. You gonna get got.
Well, that's just California, but I'm just saying I don't always think that a man is in it and will stay in it because of certain things. I think it's self preservation
Well,
is
yeah,
a lot of times what it's about.
that could
To
very
me,
well
that's
could
my
be so. I mean, the fiscal aspect comes into play, and you're right. You're like, man, I ain't giving this, you know what, half my shit, and then all this. Then I got to start all over from the bottom and work my way back up to the top.
you know,
Yeah,
what if
f
homegirl
that.
ain't even what if that don't work with her and then I just left and now I gotta pay. So I think that's a big part
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. No. Man,
It's a lot to think about.
man, there's a lot to damn think about. There's so much that this onion has so many layers to
Layers.
unfold.
Layers on layers on
And it's just,
layers.
and you know what? And I'm sitting here making assumptions, so to speak, or speaking on a topic, and this is not normally my character. I usually don't talk on to something unless I got,
All
you
the
know,
facts.
all the facts. I want
Right.
the totality, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that I can make an informed decision about which direction I want to go.
Okay.
And in this instance, even when we're doing our couples therapy, maybe we'll have 30, 40, 50% of the information, and we're basing our our discussion off, well, yeah, whatever the
Did I
hell
say
that
right?
hypothesis. The you know, we're basing our discussion topic on 50% of said information, and it's one-sided. It's one-sided.
It could be
Right? There's three truths to every topic.
his, hers, and the truth. I get
Right.
it. I get it. But when it comes down to it, and somebody is completely shutting down on one end,
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, cheating is cheating,
and
and
the
I
other
get that.
person feels like they have no way out because that person is
The gatekeeper for everything financially.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's a shitty situation to be in.
It is.
And I can imagine that she
But there's
feels
a way out.
there is a way. There's always a way.
There's a way out.
It may suck,
Mm-hmm.
right? It may suck. It may not be the easiest, but then again,
Mm-hmm.
if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that there's a way out. It just may take some time
Yeah.
till you're back on your feet and when you're feeling like you are who you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But there's some women that legit, and I've heard it time and time again. I'm in a, not to get too deep, but I'm in a woman's group on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and I've heard this story time and time again, where
Mm-hmm.
the woman is, they're a stay-at-home mom.
Mm-hmm.
The man makes the income,
Mm-hmm.
and they feel stuck, and they feel like they have to just deal with whatever he's about to do
Yeah.
because they can't take care of themselves. And I'm here to say, you can. You just got to figure it out.
Well, they can't take care of themselves to the extent of what they're accustomed to.
Okay, well, there's stepping stones. You
Yeah.
get your own. You go
You know,
stay with
what?
somebody.
Start with a studio, right? There ain't nothing wrong with
or
you know?
just go stay with a family member, get a job, and then get whatever you need to get,
Mm-hmm.
and then move it on along, and you can grow. You don't need to start with a freaking 5-bedroom house. You
Right.
just need something that's safe for you and your child that will get you some peace of mind.
Right.
And that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
But there is a way out. So I don't want anybody to feel like they're hopeless.
Trapped. Yeah, they don't have there's no way out. You got
There
this.
is. And so we were just having this little conversation on the side, and I was like, you know what? These are valuable nuggets. I'm about to turn the camera back on.
And
so
she
this will
did,
be
y'all.
part 2 to cheating husband.
Mm-hmm.
But this also goes out to just anybody that's feeling maybe just hopeless.
Yeah, like
that
there's no way situation. out. Yeah, I hear you.
So, all right, y'all.
All right. Thank you for coming out. God bless.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Russell Simmons. All right, guys. Good night. What the hell is my clicker? Shit.